back to my channel. So today we are going to tell the story of the first time me and Sienna ever got jumped. And this took place a few years ago while we were in college. So yes, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a very interesting story.
Very juicy.
Boy, stop.
Okay, so we were resident advisors at the time in college. Some of you guys may know we went to Lincoln University, Pennsylvania.
I just throw out the whole school. Okay,
whatever. And so we were RAs at the time, and two of our coworkers, my coworkers, they were arguing back and forth in GroupMe. They were arguing in our actual work group chat. So I had liked one of the messages of one of the girls that was in the argument, but I really didn't do it on purpose. I was just scrolling, and I guess I happened to like it. I didn't even know that I liked it until the other girl came back and was like, what the fuck are you liking stuff for? What is funny? Or something like that. So when I got the notification, I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So I scrolled up and I realized why she was upset. Me and her started arguing and going back and forth, and one of our other best friends, who was also RA at the time, me and her basically double teamed her and was arguing with her. And she was like, oh, does she want to fight? And da-da-da-da-da. Mind you, this is our work group chat. Like, our boss is in this chat. So I just stopped answering. I didn't really say anything after that. And then 4 or 5 days had gone by, whatever. And we had a little gathering in our room. And one of my friends at the time was actually her boyfriend. He had stopped by my room and just was like, oh, sis, I don't want you guys to be fighting and arguing. It's not that serious. And I was like, yeah, it's not that serious. Like, I didn't really pay it no mind. Like, all right, whatever, I let it go. And in my mind, he said he was going to go back and talk to her, so I thought that he did, but apparently he didn't. And so a couple of days that went by, we hadn't seen the said girl. And then one day, we was walking, me and Sienna, we lived together at the time. We was going to cheerleading practice. It's
probably 4.
4:15 or something like that. And the girl was actually walking in the staircase as we was walking out the staircase. Mind you, it's just a little side staircase that we're not even supposed to be going down anyways. But we was going out the door, the side door, and she was coming in. So when she came up the stairs, she was like, what was all that shit you was popping and da-da-da-da-da? Like, she just came real aggressive. And I'm not the type of person that can deal with too much aggression on me without reacting. So me and her got to arguing, and it was just
at this point I'm like, Ty, let's go. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, if you gotta think, like, it's not that deep. I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you, so let's go. So Ty like, all right, so we leave. We walk out the...
Yeah, so at this point, we started to leave to walk out the staircase, not paying her no mind. As soon as we opened the door, literally, you couldn't even blink. We didn't even take a step too far out the door, literally. As soon as we opened the door, all of these girls started, running towards us, swinging. Out of the car, jumped out the car and just started swinging. Mind you, Sienna doesn't fight. I don't know if you guys have ever met Sienna. Sienna doesn't fight, has never had a fight. Don't get jiggy with the fighting. I, on the other hand, I ain't
never not had a fight. I did have a couple fights, but I don't fight. It's just...
Yeah, that's her last resort to things where it might be my second resort.
Yeah.
So, we just started fighting at this point. Remember, it's broad daylight. People are still walking to class. Everybody is just watching this big fight happen.
Remind you, it's only me and Ty.
Yes, and it was...
I was at cheerleading practice already.
And it was 3 girls at that point. It's me and Sienna and one boy. They had 3 girls in total and 1 boy. And it was just me and Sienna. And I've had fights before, but I've never gotten jumped.
So for me, never ever in my life got jumped.
Yes, for us.
So at this point, I'm blown because you really trying to play with me. You going to jump me? What?
I was pissed. I was so mad. I was mad. I didn't leave the fight with no scratches or something, but she got hurt. So I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was mad. So,
She told us in the group chat. She was like, we just got jumped.
okay, no, you forgot that part. I had ran back up to keep fighting her at this point. Like, I fought her like 3 times.
Okay. Because when I got there, you fought her again too.
Yeah, so after the whole jumping fight was over, I ran after them to fight. Like, I wanted everybody's head. Like, I didn't have no picks. Like, so me and the girl started fighting again. We was in the room at this point. Was you in the room? We fought in a staircase, and then we fought outside the staircase. We fought in the staircase, and then we fought in the room.
I was there when y'all fought in the room. So that's why I said, and within that time period, it hit the group chat. Like, we just got dropped.
Whatever, I don't know. I don't know when it first got in the message, but I had fought the girl 3 times at this point. They did jump me again, and it was a whole nother girl there. So at that point, it was 4 girls, 1 boy, and me.
No,
and Sienna. Yes, and Sienna. So
I never let you get jumped by yourself, so.
No, I wasn't sure if you was in the room like the second time we fought.
Yeah.
I know that at one point you were in the room. But I remember when I was in the room, you was banging at the door. And you was like, open the fucking door. And that's when they had let you in. Because I do remember when you was banging on the door. At one point, it was just me by myself. Because I was running and Sienna was trying to stop me. And I was running up the stairs. Remember, you was like, your bag, your bag. At that point, I really didn't care about nothing. And so, and then it hit the group chat because you was there. Mm-hmm. And we had all gathered back into my room at this point. Like, fights had happened a couple times. And then we had all gathered back into me and Sienna's room at this point. And was, like, calling people, like, texting people so that we knew. Our other best friend, she was at work. And then who else came? All the boys came, right? Mm-hmm. All the boys came, and
because okay,
I was about to say his name. I was like, let me stop.
So I feel like she's missing a part because after she fought all of them by herself, there was a time and point where I came in the room and she fought another time,
yes.
but with just that one girl. Yeah. Because we were trying to get her out the room.
So and like y'all fight.
Yeah.
Y'all fight one-on-one and then
next thing you know, they fought. And then after that, that's when we had talked to our other best friend who was at work. And then we gathered her room. She still wasn't there yet. She still, from our knowledge, was at work.
Okay, so while that was happening, she had let us know that she felt like she was hit by a male. So that's when it turned into like...
I called my boyfriend at the time.
So her boyfriend at the time came with a lot of people. The boy that I was talking to came with a few people, and the boy that she was with came with people. So at this point, it's about like 25 niggas and us 3 pissed. Everybody trying to figure out who hit who did what. Like, it was just a lot going on. As we are downstairs, like, talking, we hear people upstairs yelling. Mind you, so me and Sienna's room's on the 2nd floor, end of the hallway right by the staircase. It's another girl who's another RA right above me, and then the girl's room right above her. So the walls are pretty thin. You can hear everything, like everything. So, and this is in the new for you guys that are watching. So as we sitting there, we like, that sound like Courtney.
Yeah.
And we was all like, nah, she wouldn't have ran up there.
She would like would have told her.
She would have said she was coming.
Yeah. Then we were like, nah,
that sounds like Courtney. So we ran up the stairs. By the time we ran up the stairs, the girl was up there in her work uniform. Hair wraps. she didn't know, outside. She didn't know what happened, who hit who. She wanted everybody's head on a silver platter. She was banging on the doors. They was acting like they wasn't trying to come out. So then finally, the boys come out. The girls were still locked in the room at this point. The boys come out, and now they going back and forth because the boys saying he never hit her.
And Sienna like, I got hit.
He hit me. Like, you hit me. So, you want to tell them about your boy?
Yeah, that part.
That part.
So basically...
she's embarrassed.
Basically, the guy that I was messing with at the time, like, he ain't want to fight the other dude for hitting me. So it
But
just,
Okay, no.
Yeah.
So this is what really happened. We was all up there like, no, we want to fight. Like, you hit her. Da 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 da. We was all screaming, like yelling in his face. He like, I swear I didn't hit her. I never hit her. And mind you, he's not a small person.
He's pretty big.
He was pretty big. But her boyfriend
Was
at the
smaller.
time compared to him was like
And
Tiny.
her boyfriend also claimed that they were all like friends.
friends.
Mind you, they're not friends. We are not stupid. They was never friends.
They was cool, but
They was
not like
hi,
that.
bye.
To the point where you hit my
What's
girl
up?
and I'm not gonna fight you. Like they,
So
no.
he's staying as everybody's going back and forth. Mind you, he's not even going back and forth. He's just standing there. So her boyfriend goes up to him and was like, "So what you want to do? Like,
are you gonna
are
fight
you gonna
him
fight?
or
Like,
not?
what are you gonna
Like,
do?
who-
Like, you're just gonna let him hit your girlfriend? Like, are you kidding me?" So he like, "Nah, bro."
He
he
just
he didn't have nothing to say. So at this point, me and Courtney turned around and looked at her and was like, "Do you want us to fight him?" Because at this point, you saying that this man put his hands on you, and I know at that moment, had me or Courtney hit him, we had people that were gonna fight for us.
Right.
So at that point, I really didn't care like that I was hitting a man or like threatening to hit a man, because I felt like you violated. Like, you don't put your hands on a woman and then just expect no reaction just because her nigga is pussy, but that don't mean you get to act like you don't get to do that. You don't get away with this. Like, we was mad. So
we
mind
still
you,
wanted to fight the girls though.
the girl still was not coming out. So I was like, what was all that shit you was talking? Like, when me and her fought, the girl kept saying, "And you could call Courtney."
Yes.
And you can call
It was
Courtney.
weird
And
though.
call
It was
your
like she
friend.
really
Like,
wanted Courtney to be there so bad, but then when
Yes.
she got there,
when
She
Courtney
didn't
got
wanna
there,
come
she
outside.
didn't want no smoke. She was locked in the room. She didn't want no smoke. We was banging on the door, and so Toye was there. Remember, she lived in Toye's suite. One of them lived in Toye's suite. So, and when we was banging on the door, Toye came outside and was like, "Why the fuck are y'all banging on my door?" So, I don't know if it was me or Courtney who, like, told her what was going on, but she went back inside and was like, you gotta get the
Y'all
fuck
gotta
out.
fight.
Like, y'all gotta fight.
Yeah.
So, she went and got the girl. The girl came outside. She still
She
did
said
not
she-
want to fight. She was
she's
like,
like, I
"I
don't wanna
fought
fight no more.
Ty
I fought."
4 or 5 times, 3, 4 times. I'm not doing this." Da, da, da. She didn't want no smoke at all, whatsoever. So then, okay, so at the time I didn't get a chance to tell my boss that we had just fought.
2 coworkers.
So I didn't. It was a lot. I didn't get to tell her what was going on, and to be honest, I don't really know if I would have, because I don't really know how that would have played out at the time. So long story short, she called me and was like, "You had a fight with so and so, so and so," and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and she had already gotten a call. So by the next, that night or the next day
It
that
might
we
have
had
been-
got judicials?
Yeah, it was the next day.
Yeah, like the next day, we all got hit with judicials. Like, we was fired. Like, it was a big deal. And so for y'all who are at Lincoln, y'all know, like, when you get in trouble and you get suspended, you automatically have to go home until, like, your hearing
No,
comes.
but you get found guilty
Before
you
you
even
even
get
get a
found
hearing.
guilty. Like, you don't even get a hearing.
Your paper says
But you get
have
suspended.
been temporary suspended for so-and-so, so-and-so.
And you gotta get off.
before they
campus.
even decide whether or not you're guilty or
like,
not.
you have to leave.
Like, you
campus.
can be found not guilty, but you already got suspended.
Yeah, so we had all got suspended or whatever. No, I think it was just me and Sienna.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sienna had gotten suspended, and then just the girl. Like, not all of them. Just the one
This is
girl.
the part that kills
Yeah,
me.
this was what gets me. So Lincoln's whole thing is they do not have a self-defense clause. I did not put my hands on that girl first. I was jumped, period, point blank. They have admitted to jumping me, so ain't no secret
It
about
just
that.
only makes sense. If it's
So-
just only yes, like.
Oh my god. So we had got fired. I had lost my job, which for me was a real big thing. Like, I was blown. Like, I was really mad. We had all been found guilty. I don't think you was. She did not get found guilty at our hearing. But me and the girl were found guilty, and we both got fired. And
the other girls, nothing happened to them.
yeah, nothing happened to them. Mind you, the person who's in charge of the entire like judicial system knew that I had got jumped. Like, she knew, and she said that I had got jumped. But then she was like, well, we don't have any self-defense cause, so we have a zero tolerance for violence. And so basically I was found guilty because I was attacked.
And defended herself.
That's what it was. And so my mother was calling up at the school going crazy. My best friend's mom was going crazy. Like, it was a big thing. And yeah, I never saw that girl again. I didn't see her again until senior week.
Yes, she disappeared.
And this happened our sophomore year.
She disappeared.
She fell off the
No, our junior year.
Yeah,
This happened junior year.
She disappeared.
Yeah. So after that, I didn't see her or her boyfriend. Like, I never saw her boyfriend again. Did you? I never saw him again. Did you?
I think I seen him again.
I don't know. I never saw him again. And I saw her, because in my mind, like, I'm still not over it, to be honest.
The way the situation played
I
out,
don't feel like I got my fair one. I don't feel like justice was served. So
It really wasn't.
yeah. I mean, eventually I need to get over it because I'm getting too old to be
to be
harboring that negative energy. But we will never kiki again. Never. But it was really crazy. Like, we really got jumped for the first time ever in college. Like, that is the place you are supposed to be bettering yourself. Right. You're supposed to be there to get a quality education, living up to the legacy of a Lincoln woman. Out here fighting, getting jobs over literally nothing, because nobody
over
like,
a group chat.
You would think she would fight the girl she was actually arguing with. Like, that's what made me feel like it was already like some type of hating or something going on prior to the whole thing, because
me and her never really had an issue.
She went so hard. Like, she went so hard for that. And I just didn't understand why that was such a big deal. Like,
I don't know.
And I still want to know how the girls just magically popped out the car as soon as y'all got out the door.
She probably texted.
Cause this is what I'm confused about. Like
that.
How the hell did freaking
from the second floor to the first floor,
and then that shit just happened so fast, and then she out there like, bitch, you was on the phone with them people. Like, yep.
They probably saw us leaving out our room through the glass.
Like, pull the fuck up right now.
You never thought about that?
That's true, because where
they could have been driving.
With these big ass windows right by the parking lot.
Like, if they was driving through the parking lot and you was leaving our room, you could see like who was walking in and out of our room because of the windows. They probably saw us and like really plotted that out. I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. That was what, 3 years ago. At this point, stop.
They just sent it. Dad's just sent it to me. He's annoying.
Stop. Yeah, it was just really nuts. I do not condone violence. I think that we should work on loving each other.
Yeah, I just think that people should just relax and stop taking stuff like so out of context and just doing so much. Like, I just don't think jumping people is ever like worth it. If it was really that problem, you could have saw her off the one. Like, yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, when I saw her senior week, I had it in my mind. But then our advisor was there, and I was like,
we need to graduate.
I was like, dang, if I fight her in front of her, she might beat me up. For real.
For real, she definitely would.
She would have beat me up. So, yeah, I was not going to fight her senior week in front of that lady.
I didn't see her till graduation. I didn't even see her senior week.
I saw her the last night. I was walking by by one of the doors in the hallway, and I was with our advisor, and I was like, if I turn around and hit her, what was
Yo.
All right, y'all. So thank you for
watching.
for listening to our story. First time getting jumped in college. On tomorrow's episode of the Untold Stories of Lincoln. Peace out.
Boy, stop.